Let's talk about something that feels uncomfortable but is absolutely vital: letting go. Not of opportunities, not of dreams, but of people. Specifically, the one who drains us, dim our light, and disrupt our peace. Yes, I'm talking about toxic people. This isn't an easy subject. Relationships matter to most of the people. They help us grow, learn, and heal. But what happens when the very relationships that should nurture us instead become a source of pain and stagnation? What happens when the people we care about turn out to be the ones who hold us back? Let me be clear. Cutting ties with someone isn't an act of malice or cruelty. It's an act of self preservation and respect. And sometimes the most loving thing you can do for yourself and for the other person is to walk away. First, we will talk about the reality of toxic relationships. We need to recognize what a toxic relationship looks like. It isn't always easy. Toxicity doesn't always scream at you, it often whispers. It's a friend who always criticizes you but never encourages. The partner who takes and takes, leaving you emotionally bankrupt. It's a family member who crosses your boundaries and demands your compliance no matter the cost. These relationships may come with moments of connection, but they are defined by a pattern of harm. And that harm, it chips away at your confidence, your energy, and your joy. So, why do we hold on? Fear of loneliness or the hope that things will magically get better? Whatever the reason is, staying in a toxic relationship often causes more damage than letting go. I have let go of some people in my life who were trying to change me and belittle me. They abused me mentally and disrespected me in cruel ways. They have made my life very hard at some point, but letting go was one of the best decisions I have ever made. It was like a fresh start into a better, happier, and more fulfilling life. There's definitely no regret or fear of being lonely, because I always say it's better to live happy in solitude than sad in company. We don't need people if they drown us. It's perfectly fine then to be alone. Never ever think that you need another person, or else you will lose your freedom. To anyone in a similar situationship, I advise you to let go and start living your life. Now we will talk about why letting go is necessary. Now some people will tell you that holding on is noble, that walking away makes you weak or selfish. I am here to challenge that narrative. Walking away from toxic people is not weakness, it's strength. It's a courage to choose yourself when someone has proven they won't. Toxic people are like anchors, dragging you down while you're trying to swim. You can't move forward. You can't breathe freely. You're stuck drowning in their negativity. Letting go isn't about rejecting them, it's about saving yourself. And here's the truth: you deserve relationships that uplift you, not undermine you. You deserve people who accept you just as you are, not as a version they try to control. Life is too short to spend it living someone else's dream. Of course, knowing you need to let go and actually doing it are two very different things. It's hard and it's painful, and it also might fear you, but it's also transformative. First, set boundaries. Let the person know what you need to feel respected and valued. Sometimes this is enough to repair the relationship. But if they refuse to honor your boundaries, and what if it happens over and over, then that's your sign. It's time to move on. In one particular situationship with a person, I tried to talk it out and to negotiate with them, in good and in bad. But this person did respect it and humiliated me again and again. When it was getting so hard, I could not bear it anymore. It was the last sign to let go. Second, grief. Letting go of someone, even if they were toxic, is still a loss. Allow yourself to feel the sadness, the anger, or the confusion. It is part of the process. And finally, focus on rebuilding. Surround yourself with people who bring out the best in you. Invest in relationships that nurture your soul. And above all, be kind to yourself because healing takes time. When you let go of toxic people, you make space for peace, for joy, and for new connections. You free yourself to grow, to thrive, to become the person you are meant to be. Yes, it is scary, and yes, it can hurt. But on the other side, that pain is freedom. And that freedom is the most priceless feeling in the whole world. Because freedom is the only real wealth one can have. So I leave you with this thought. Your time, your energy, and your heart are precious. Don't waste them on people who don't see your worth. Letting go isn't about giving up, it's about rising up. It's about choosing a future filled with light and possibility.